Hello and welcome to Senior Centers in Action. I'm Carla Schaefer. Winter is approaching, but this month we're going to look back at some of our fall events in our area senior activity centers. We'll be paying visits to the O'Malley, South County, and Arnold Senior Activity Centers to see some of their autumn activities. But first, the Brooklyn Park Senior Activity Center kicked off November with a health fair for its members. Many local merchants and various medical professionals were on hand to help members out with eye exams, healthy eating, and podiatry and chiropractic needs. We spoke with Carol Boyer, the Community Engagement and Outreach Coordinator for ShopRite of Glen Burnie, about the various activities at the health fair as well as some of the other participants. I'm here with Carol Boyer. She's the Community Engagement and Outreach Coordinator for ShopRite of Glen Burnie. Thank you for joining us today, Carol.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Now we're here at the Brooklyn Park Senior Activity Center Health Fair. Can you tell us about some of the vendors that are at today's fair?
Absolutely. Today we have from the county our foster grandparent representatives. We also have Dr. Paul Gill here who is talking about foot care because November, December are National Diabetes Education Month, so he's talking about proper foot screening. Fury Chiropractic is here. Dr. Drew Del Signore is here doing screenings. We have a registered dietitian here also talking about healthy eating on a budget. Baltimore Washington Eye Center is here doing free screenings, and Arnold Pharmacy is here talking about drug interactions. And of course I'm here from ShopRite talking about our services that we provide.
So really a wide range of different services offered to seniors to try to keep them healthy.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, and now with the economy the way it is getting better, but what we're finding with the SNAP program being discontinued, a lot of our seniors can't eat the way they used to eat, aren't eating healthy. So this is all about trying to keep them as healthy as possible and be able to function for a long, long life.
Now, speaking of eating, ShopRite, you have so many programs geared towards our seniors, whether it's just being able to buy food in correct portions or you have educational programs going on there all the time. Can you tell us about some upcoming events at ShopRite in Glen Burnie?
Sure. Well, every Tuesday is our senior discount program, so we try to every Tuesday have something going on that's going to assist them with their health. The first Tuesday of every month is always our blood pressure screenings and talking about home health care. Our second Tuesdays of the month, we do a lot with the Maryland Hunger Solutions, talking about eating healthy on a budget, and so on and so forth. But you do get a 5% off discount every Tuesday if you're 60 and older. You have to be 60 plus, and you have to tell them about that. But we do have free delivery on all of our medications, and we do have free medications as well because we find that a lot of people can't afford their medications. So if it comes down to eating or taking medications, they're going to opt for the eating. So we do provide some free medications. We have free photos with Santa on December 7th from 11 to 2, and it's completely free. So feel free to come in and bring the grandkids or just get your picture taken. We had adults last year doing photos. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Carol, for being here today and for taking care of our seniors in Anne Arundel County.
Oh, thank you so much. We're really proud and honored to be here. Thank you.
I'm here with Dr. Drew Del Signore of Fury Chiropractic. Welcome to Senior Centers in Action, Drew.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
So can you tell us a little bit about what services you're offering to the seniors today at the center?
Today what we're doing is a nerve stress screening, and what people often don't know is that chiropractic really focuses on how well the nervous system is functioning, not necessarily just getting rid of neck and back pain. So how we feel is a healthy nervous system means a healthy body. Because the nervous system controls every function in the human body, and so that's what we try to show individuals here that are not really aware of how important a good nervous system really is to a healthy body.
Mm-hmm. Now, Dr. Drew, I feel like, as a chiropractor, a lot of us have heard of chiropractors, but we're not exactly sure what they do. Can you give us a little bit of insight?
Sure. Well, what we do is really basically simple. We detect and correct what we call subluxation, and that is just a misalignment in the misalignment in the joints of the spine that causes irritation to the nervous system. And so by providing a chiropractic adjustment, hands-on approach, no drugs, no surgery, we help remove that irritation and allow that body to function normally.
It seems like a very important service for a lot of seniors.
Absolutely, because by adjusting those joints, we're also restoring normal motion that people tend to lose as we grow older. And many people, at least at this age group, one of the first things they notice is that they can turn their heads better and drive better. So it's not just better for their safety on the roads, but for people around them as well.
Well, Dr. Drew, thank you so much for being at the Senior Center today and for being on Senior Centers in Action.
Thank you. It was a pleasure being here.
I'm here with Joe DeMaias, Chelsea Keys, and Dr. Asif Ashafi at the Brooklyn Park Senior Activity Center Health Fair. Welcome to Senior Centers in Action, guys. Can you tell us a little bit about, you're from the Baltimore Washington Eye Center. What do you do there?
I'm an optometrist at the Baltimore Washington Eye Center. There we also have ophthalmologists that do surgery, optometrists that deal with patient eye care. We have ophthalmic assistants that also help with the patient eye care, and opticians that sell and make glasses.
And what kind of services are you offering the seniors today?
I'm Chelsea. I'm an ophthalmic assistant. I'm just checking vision with some of the patients here, with and without their glasses, just to see how they're seeing, see if they're seeing well.
And Joe, how about you?
I'm an optician for Baltimore Washington Eye Center. We're cleaning glasses today and giving out samples for dry eyes and lid scrubs.
Well, thank you all so much for being here today. I'm here with Paul Dea and Paul Jr. Gill here at the Brooklyn Park Senior Activity Center's Health Fair. And this is a family business. You're all podiatrists. Can you tell us a little bit about your business?
Well, we've been in Severna Park, which is down the road a little bit, since 1989. And so we've been serving Severna Park in this general area for all that amount of time. So I have fully family, my wife and son, work in the office. We're here giving foot screenings, diabetic foot information, and that, at the senior center. So we're happy to contribute.
And Dea, what can our seniors expect today?
Well, the biggest thing that I am doing is going around and making sure that it's amazing how many people have no idea, number one, what a podiatrist is, and also the diabetics that are not aware that they should be seeing a podiatrist. And Medicare has a wonderful program for diabetics where you can get a free pair of shoes every year, and there's only 30% of all diabetics actually see a podiatrist. So we're trying to educate them so that they can be, aware of the services that are available to them.
And Paul, for those out there who might know a little bit about foot care but are looking to get more information, do you have any advice for them?
Pretty much there's a lot of information online that you can find. Going to your primary care doctor would be a very good start. And then, of course, just seeing a podiatrist. Insurance covers, pretty much everything involved with going to see us. So that would be a great start.
Well, thank you, Gill family, so much for being here today and for taking care of our seniors. We want to thank Carol and all of the medical professionals who participated in Brooklyn Park's Health Fair. Down the road a bit, the O'Malley Senior Activity Center hosted its annual Fall Craft Fair and Bake Sale for members and the surrounding community. Local craftspeople displayed their wares from knitted items to woodworking, quilts to jewelry, baked goods as well. We spoke with some of the participants to see how they were enjoying the day. I'm here with Francis and Pat at the O'Malley Senior Activity Center for the Fall Vendor and Bake Sale. Thank you for joining me today, ladies. Can you tell us a little bit about what the event is today?
We have 21 vendors available today. We have everything available from jewelry to sportswear to handbags. If you're a Ravens fan and want to get a Ravens hat for your next door neighbor, Chuck, that's available. If you want to get something for your pet, that's available. If you want a cake or pie to take home, you can freeze it for Thanksgiving. You won't have to bake or cook. We have jewelry. We have coffee items. We have a quilt, our quilt that was made by our quilting group. We have tickets available. We're raffling it off, and it's a Ravens quilt for all you sports fans. We have breast cancer awareness things. You know, both Pat and I are breast cancer survivors, so there are things available for those people that are breast cancer survivors. Then we also have a hot dog special lunch today where you get a jumbo hot dog, a bag of chips, and a soda for just a mere $3. You can't beat that with a stick.
You can't, can you? And yet, we've been looking around a little bit today. I already bought some baked goods for my daughter. I see there's wine over here. There's all sorts of things here today. So, Pat, tell us a little bit about the Senior Center. How long have you been coming here, and why do you like coming here?
My husband and I both are very active here. We've been coming for about 4 years. We love all the activities they have, and the workout, the shooting pool, the trips, you name it. It's all just fun, real fun. So that's about it.
For those out there who have never checked out a senior center before, do you have any advice for them about coming down?
Well, I had the experience of being around my grandparents that senior centers were not available. They just sat on the front porch and rocked in their rocking chairs. But we come to the senior center and rock out here with our friends. Like Pat said, we go on trips. We have a great time. And speaking of trips, I just want to have one little mention about our trip coordinator, Marge Torrance, that has been with our senior center doing our trips for 16 years, is a veteran, 91 years old, and she's just retiring from doing the trips for a while, but she has been a very special lady, and just want to say to all the people that have ever gone on her trips, give her a shout out, because, you know, we all love her, and it would be important to her that if everybody gave her a shout out for 16 great years.
And you certainly take some exciting trips here. Did you just go to New York? I heard that you had a trip to Manhattan planned.
It's on Tuesday. Yeah, there's a trip to New York on Tuesday. They just had a wonderful trip up in the Amish country on yesterday. We're going to be trying to do some great things for next year, thinking about possibly hitting Vegas, you know, slots. Going to Branson, Missouri, possibly, and Myrtle Beach. So we got some great things in the works, and, you know, all of our seniors that we want to continue coming and supporting our senior center every day.
And Pat, is there anything that you're looking forward to this upcoming year for 2014 going on here at the Senior Center?
Oh gosh, how many trips do we have planned? Probably the one to New York, and it's just so much fun to be with everybody your age, and nobody can keep up with you. It's a lot of fun.
Well, there's certainly a lot of fun going on today. There's a packed parking lot. There's so many vendors here. Yep. So for all of you out there in West County or for anywhere in Anne Arundel County, if you're a senior, come check out the O'Malley Senior Activity Center. Thank you, ladies, for joining me today.
Thank you.
True. I'm here with Bill Corwin of Bill's Boards and Crafts. He's a new vendor this year to the O'Malley Fall Vendor and Bake Sale. Welcome to Senior Centers in Action, Bill.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Now, Bill, you have quite an array of different items here. We have a horse, a wine holder, you have ornaments. Can you tell us about some of your crafts?
Basically what I do is scroll saw work. It's all everything is handmade, and I just basically work out of my basement.
And how long have you been woodworking?
Probably about 20 years off and on.
And we heard that you got your start originally, it's football season, you had your start originally on cornhole boards?
Well, this past couple of years they've been very popular.
I'm sure they have, especially as the Ravens have been doing better.
Exactly. Unfortunately, I don't always do only Ravens, you know, so. I've been known to do a Steelers once or twice, but I don't usually tell people about that. So.
Now, Bill, we've been talking a little bit off camera, and we're both Crofton residents.
Right.
Have you ever been to the O'Malley Senior Activity Center before?
No, I have not. This is the first time I've been here.
Well, now that you've been here and seen all the wonderful things going on today, what do you think? Are you coming back?
I will definitely be back. A couple of people have talked to me about different programs, too, that they offer. such as wood carving, which I'm also interested in. So I will be back.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of exciting things happening in West County and at this senior center in particular.
Sounds interesting. I'm definitely going to be back.
Okay. Well, thank you for talking with us today, Bill.
Nice talking with you.
I'm here with Kathleen King of Creations by Kathleen, and she is crocheting a nice polar bear blanket, and I heard that there's a mission for this blanket.
Yeah, it's called Project Linus, and it's a organization that's all over the United States. There are blanketeers, they call them, that women just usually either tie the blankets, fleece blankets, or crochet them, or do a whole crochet blanket, and they are donated or given to people that need, like shelters and Sarah's house locally and different places like that.
Just dawned on me, Linus like Charlie Brown.
I think so. Yep, Project Linus.
And can you tell us about some of the other things that you're working on and that you're selling today?
Well, I have quite a variety. I quilt. I have a few quilts. I have pot holders. They have sayings, which are kind of fun for grandchildren, dogs and cats, and things like that. They're pretty popular. I have jewelry. Necklaces on here that's crocheted. Purses. Lots of other things. I don't know, bowls and things. Quite an array there if you take a picture of it.
Now, Kathleen, you said you travel quite a bit, but when you're in Maryland, you live in West County. You're an Odenton resident?
Yes, right in Edenbrook, which is right across from the park, Work Park.
And do you like coming to the senior center here when you're in town?
Oh, sure, at least for the craft show. I don't really get to take advantage of other things. I keep kind of busy, but I always have it in my mind so that things come up, because I know a lot of my neighbors take different classes here. It's very informative classes that, someday I might do that.
Now, you shared with me that you have a website, so if people are interested in finding out more about Creations with Kathleen, where can they go?
Okay, creationsbykathleen.info. And put that in the info bar on the top, not Google. Okay.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me today, Kathleen.
Sure, thank you.
The craft fair certainly had something for everyone, and the homemade baked goods were simply delicious. Take it from me, I brought some home. Well, down at the South County Senior Activity Center, the last days of the season were celebrated with a fall festival that included a raffle, an ice cream social, dancing to a 1940s band, and even a special birthday celebration. We're here at the South County Senior Activity Center today for the Fall Festival, and with me today is Chris Tuman, who helped plan the event. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you very much. Welcome to you too for coming to visit us.
Yeah, thank you for having us. You have a lot of events going on today at the Fall Festival. Can you tell us about some of them?
I'd be happy to. Right now we are in the midst of, we're getting ready to have a raffle on baskets, gift baskets for the holidays. And we also had gifts for hostess gifts for the upcoming Thanksgiving, Christmas holidays. We are also have an ice cream social going on at the same time. We are going to have a 1940s band playing 1940s music, obviously. And right now, the people in the cafeteria are having a good time. They've had their lunch, and they are having a birthday. So they have a cake for anyone whose birthday was this month. And so later on, they'll be dancing, hopefully. They'll be up there enjoying themselves, and we will have our raffle in just a few minutes. So the fundraiser today is for the Wounded Warrior Project and for Woodland Beach Fire Department Building Fund. We've had several events during the year. Every year, there's a group of us called the Hearts of Gold fundraisers, and we get together at the beginning of each year and decide on 2 charities that we'd really like to support and hold events for. This year we had a very big flower sale in spring. It's right before Mother's Day. We have people that are lined up ready to buy. So our members are great supporters of our causes. And then we've also had bake sales, regular bake sales. We have ice cream socials. We even have trips. And all of these different events do benefit the charities. And it's also a way for us seniors to give back. And all of our merchants in the area are very kind to us. They make a lot of donations, so it's a real community effort. So we feel very loved here.
Well, thank you, Chris, so much for benefiting both the Woodland Beach Fire Department and the Wounded Warrior Project. They're both very good choices for charities.
We thought so. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I'm here with Marie Brault, who's the birthday girl, or one of the birthday girls. We're celebrating November birthdays at the Fall Fest today. Happy birthday, Marie.
Thank you very much.
And now you were telling me you've been coming here for years, but you were really knocking on the door at 45 just to get in.
Yes, I was, because I knew friends that were coming here already, and I saw the brochure, the newsletter, and there was so many different classes that you could take, and it looked like a lot of fun, and I really wanted to participate. So at the minute I was 55, I was right in here, filled in the form and became a member, and I've been coming ever since.
Now, what are some of the things that you like to do at the center?
Well, they have line dance classes, tap dancing, belly dancing. They have woodworking. Some women do take the woodworking class, but mostly the men. They have lots of exercise classes, and I like one-day classes like card making, jewellery making sometimes. So I've learned a lot of different things. Some I like a lot and I continue doing it, and other ones I say, well, I'm not so good at that, and I don't do it anymore. But there's so much variety for everyone.
Yeah, it really does seem like there's something for everyone here, no matter what your interest is.
And many of the seniors get picked up, the ones that aren't fit to drive, and they come on the bus. And they also have lunch here. And it's good that they get out, and a lot of the younger ones, you know, be friends with them. And I have a very good friend here. She's 89, and some people say, how can you be friendly with somebody that much older? But we just seem to get along. We have the same likes and dislikes. So you meet new friends, and it's wonderful. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show today, Marie, and telling us about all the wonderful things at South County.
Thank you very much for having me.
And happy birthday.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
A good time was definitely had by everyone in attendance. Well, that wraps up this edition of Senior Centers in Action. If you'd like more information about the Senior Activity Center in your area, log on to www.aacounty.org/aging for locations and events, or call 410-222-4464. And you can watch this and all episodes of Senior Centers in Action online anytime. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Google Plus by searching for Arundel TV, or on the Department of Aging and Disabilities Facebook page. Christmas is coming, so we'll close out this episode with some tree trimming and favorite Christmas carols courtesy of members and staff at the Arnold Senior Activity Center. We wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next year.